The breath is one of the most important tools in mindfulness practice. Not because it is special or calming, but because it is always present. You do not need to create it, improve it, or control it. It is already happening. In mindfulness, the breath is used as a way to train attention and awareness. It gives you something concrete to return to when the mind becomes busy or distracted. Many people assume that mindfulness breathing means breathing deeply or in a certain way. That is not the case here. In this course, the breath is not used to force relaxation or change how you feel. It is used as an anchor. This matters because the way you breathe often changes automatically under stress. When pressure increases, breathing may become shallow, fast, or tense without you noticing. At the same time, the mind may become more reactive. By becoming aware of the breath as it is, you begin to notice stress responses earlier. Awareness creates a pause. That pause gives you more choice in how you respond. Mindful breathing is not about doing something correctly. It is about noticing what is already happening. In everyday life, the breath can be used in many moments. You can use it when you feel overwhelmed, before responding to a message, or when attention feels scattered. Even one conscious breath can shift how you meet a situation. Now we will practice mindful breathing in a more structured way. Sit comfortably, with your spine upright but relaxed. Allow your shoulders to soften and your hands to rest naturally. You can close your eyes or keep them gently open. Bring your attention to your breathing. Do not change the breath. Simply notice where you feel it most clearly. This may be at the nose, the chest, or the belly. Begin by noticing the inhale. Notice how it starts, how it continues, and how it ends. Then notice the exhale as it happens naturally, without pushing it or holding it back. There is no need to breathe more deeply. Let the breath be as it is. As you continue, your mind will move to thoughts, sounds, or sensations. This is normal. When you notice that attention has moved away from the breath, gently bring it back to the next inhale or exhale. Each return to the breath is part of the practice. You are not trying to stay focused without interruption. You are practicing noticing and returning. If you feel restless, bored, or distracted, notice those experiences as well. Then return attention to the breath. Continue this practice for several minutes, following the natural rhythm of breathing and gently returning attention when it moves away. If at any point the breath feels difficult to follow, you can widen your attention slightly and notice the body breathing as a whole. Then return to a specific sensation when it feels natural. Stay with this practice for a few more moments. Now allow the practice to come to an end. Take 1 or 2 natural breaths and notice how you feel. This was a formal mindfulness practice using the breath as an anchor. You were not trying to control your experience. You were training awareness. Mindfulness also includes informal practice during daily life. Informal practice means using the same skill in ordinary moments, without sitting down to meditate. Here is a simple informal practice you can try today. Choose one moment when you notice stress or urgency, such as before sending a message or starting a task. Pause for 1 breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale without changing them. Then continue with what you were doing. This does not need to be noticeable to others. It is a quiet internal pause. For daily practice, aim to practice mindful breathing once a day for 2 to 5 minutes. You can sit, stand, or even lie down. Choose a time that fits your routine rather than trying to create perfect conditions. If 2 minutes feels like too much, start with 1 minute. The goal is consistency, not duration. As you go through the day, remember this core idea. The breath is not something to fix or control. It is a stable reference you can return to whenever attention moves away. This skill will continue to support your practice as we move into body awareness, thoughts, emotions, and stress. Everything builds on the ability to notice and return.